Why do geneticists study fruit flies? Why should genetics students study fruit flies? Do we care about fruit flies? In all honesty, no. But we do care about their genes. Genes are found in organisms, and to study them, you need to study an organism. And a small, cheap to house organism is a really convenient place to study genes. We don't care about fruit flies, we care about their genes. And as such, we can learn so much about genes in general and even human genes. So, for example, by understanding, as Morgan in the early 1900s did, that fruit flies can inherit the white eyed trait in a sex linked form of inheritance, we now know to look for sex linked inheritance in humans. By studying genes which are homozygous lethal, one understands that many of the mutations which we call dominant in humans are not really dominant at all. They are incompletely dominant because they are homozygous lethal. Not only do we learn about the inheritance patterns of genes, but we now learn about genes which humans possess. When studying flies with legs coming out of their heads instead of antennae, or which are wingless, one can ask the question, why would we study these? Humans don't have antennae nor wings. No, but the genes that cause these mutations are genes which code for transcription factors. Humans have transcription factors. In fact, we have the same transcription factors, the homeodomain genes. In fact, Antennapedia is one of the homeobox cluster genes, and we learned about these extremely important genes in humans, which pattern human embryos by studying flies first. Sepia eyes are caused by mutations in GST enzymes. These enzymes play a crucial role in asthma development. The scarlet and brown mutations, which you see here in fruit fly eyes, these are ABC cassette transporter genes, and these genes have functions in humans which help to determine, among other things, the risk of disease and the way that cancer cells might respond to chemotherapy. And so humans possess homologs of these genes in flies. We didn't know this, and so very often these genes were first discovered in simple organisms, and once geneticists knew what the genes looked like, or what their sequences were, it was now possible to search for these in more complex organisms like ourselves. By seeing how the genes function in cells in simple organisms, we often gain insights on how they work in humans, or at least know what to look for. And so, organisms as simple as Drosophila are extremely important because they give us a chance to study genes in a simple system, and this allows us then to apply what we've learned to more complex systems like ourselves.